This is the recipe for peanut butter rolls. They are delicious. Light brown is the way Ma likes them. A little darker brown, whatever your flavor, whatever you like. And frost. Put the filling in. Bake them in the oven. And put the frosting on. They're delicious. Okay, in the blender we have 2 cups of warm milk. Then we added 1 stick of oleo, and it was softened, and we're going to blend that. Now we're going to add an egg. And we're going to, then the blender will beat it up in there, so 1 beaten egg. Okay. And then we'll blend that.
Test the milk so it's not too hot, because you can't have the yeast be taken care of if it's too hot.
What would be too hot?
Oh, I'd say maybe really burn your finger, kind of, you know. It's got to be tepid.
So you can put your finger in there, but it's warm, but it's not hot on your finger.
Yeah.
So she added the quick rising yeast, and she's just adding 1 teaspoon of salt with the yeast, and she's gonna mix that.
Okay. What's next? Oh, 3/4 cup of sugar.
No. And this is the yeast she's using. Here we're adding the sugar. We're adding 3/4 cup of sugar to our mixture, and we'll mix that. And now that'll get mixed in with our flour. And we're gonna. It's around 6 cups. And turn the oven on low to get it just so it's warm. So when we put the dough over by there, it'll rise.
But if they got a nice warm place in the house,
by a radiator or something,
yeah,
but that
I don't
just
have a radiator.
So here she is. She's adding 6 cups of flour to her liquid, and then mix it from there. Do you add all 6 cups right away?
Sure.
Sure. She adds all 6 cups right away to her mixture.
1/4 cup.
She added another 1/4 cup, but she's just trying to dry it up a little bit. It was a little bit too wet, and you don't have to knead this dough like you would with bread. So you just mix it in, and then we'll have to let it rise, and then we'll make our filling. We filled this, it's a glass 16-ounce measuring cup, and it's overfilled a little bit, so that'll be our 20 ounces of peanut butter. Okay, here's the peanut butter. We added 1 tablespoon of oil to it, mixed it up, and it's nice and soft, and that's what we're doing, trying to get it soft. So now we can add our powdered sugar. We're going to add a 1/2 cup to start with, and then we'll see how that works. Okay, Ma's adding a little bit more of powdered sugar just to stiffen up the mixture.
Yeah.
You don't want it too soupy when you're going to mix it in there. So you just kind of just get a right consistency. You can see how she's folding it into it. She's just adding a little bit at a time, not a whole lot, and then we'll kind of see where that brings us. Here we are. We have 3 cups of powdered sugar. We added in 3 tablespoons of oleo, or 3 tablespoons of butter, I'm sorry, and 4 tablespoons of milk.
Or they can use Ole if they want.
You can use Ole if you want, but that's our consistency right now, and you're just trying to get it. This is your frosting, however thick you want it.
This is too thick.
So this is a little bit thick, so maybe a teeny bit more milk. The chunk of dough, Ma just took it out. She put it on the flour and everything. And she's just patting it out, trying to get it somewhat stretched out, and then she'll roll it out to get it ready, and then we'll cut it up from there. So this is what you do. Roll it out, flip it over, just keep on, roll that end out, and then we'll cut it up. Now the dough is ready, and now she's going to cut it into squares. Okay, here's Ma. She put on a little peanut butter in her rolled out dough, and she's making the peanut butter roll itself. Here, I'll go zoom in on it. So there it is. See, it's simple. Here I am. I'm going to check the peanut butter rolls. Here's one. Look, a nice brown. It's a little bit dark brown for Ma's taste because she said they dry out. You take them out. Here we are. I'll take the rack out here out of the oven. Put them out. and we put them on a cooling rack here. Then we'll put our frosting on, our topping that we made. Delish. She's been helping all the way through every one.